guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with another update to the Vacation Family Truckster. So, as promised, this week was all about engine work, and while I did do a lot of progress, I also kind of spent a lot more time than I expected doing some backstory for it, because I wanted to treat this as if it was an actual mark. I know that the movie car was made off of a Ford station wagon, but I didn't want to just do straight Ford components here. I wanted to treat it as if Wagon Queen was its own manufacturer with its own history, and so I did a little brainstorming, tried to come up with some ideas, even came up with this silly little advertisement as if they were around back in the 60s. And in the end, I decided I wanted to go with a regal theme for it. And I figured a royal purple of sorts with gold for the valve covers and the air cleaner, kind of playing off the royal purple with gold crowns on it. And so that's what I went with. The color is Fragrant Lilac by Mondo Llama. It's a brush-on acrylic I picked up at Target. It goes on really nice. The bulk of the assembly here is stock from the Polar Lights kit. I did replace the valve covers and the distributor with some from my parts box just because I wanted to mix it up a little bit. You can see I'm not quite done with wiring yet. Still got to put the coil on it here. But a lot of the final details have got to wait until I get the inner fenders in place. In the meantime, just kind of taking a look around here, I do have the PCV valve drilled out so I can plumb that up. Seeing a bit more of that purple engine there. I figured in the early 80s we had GM corporate blue, Ford gray, so yeah, we got some Wagon Queen purple going on here. And come around to the other side, I did put a dipstick on it. I've got brackets on all of the engine accessories. It's a little hard to see the one on the air pump there. This belt assembly is straight out of the Polar Lights Batmobile, and that includes not having anything in this upper corner here. Kind of figured that that would be where the air conditioner goes, but in the movie they were always driving around with the windows down, including in Arizona, so I figure the Griswold family truckster must not have been equipped with air conditioning. Now taking a look at the bottom, got the oil filter with a decal on it. Got a really hefty sway bar, probably much heftier than what a station wagon ought to have, but hey, that's okay. Also, I ditched the kit supplied springs and made my own. Just wound up some wire and installed that on both sides. Got some nice pockets to work with, and open metal springs always look so much better than the plastic pieces that come in the kits. So that's one update that I'll always try to make. Yeah, so at this point, I'm going to have to start assembling the engine bay so that I can get the rest of the pieces on. The radiator, the inner fenders. I did do a little bit of extra detailing work on the steering as well. Trying to mix up some metallic colors in there just to add a little extra interest. But at any rate, yeah, so, you can see with a little bit of paint on it, the seams where I cut the frame, shortened it, basically disappear. And yeah, that's it for this week. So I'm happy with progress on it. It's going a little slower than I planned, but generally still happy with it. So I'm going to keep going on the engine bay and surround, and going to be starting in on the interior. I will have an update on all of that next week, so you can check that out then, and thanks for watching.